Hey, this is Max. I am back with the Mini Cooper GP. This is a very quick video. I'm just going to show you how the glitch tune a viewer introduced to me work with the Supply Cup. I'm actually on the last 4 races of the Supply Cup. I'm actually doing very well because, quite frankly, when you don't have full fusion, you actually have a higher negative evo when you use the glitch tune than if you have full fusion. And the side effects of that is you can do a no launch, no shift, 1 second dyno beating. It goes almost like the Regera in a sense when it has the full stage 6. The Regera also launches like a bat out of hell and runs the whole track on one gear and still be able to beat most regulation stuff as well as the Prize Cup. This reminds me of the Regera, although it's not as impressive. Um, I should say the Regera is not as impressive in busting dyno as this thing is. It's running about a second faster than the opponent without any shifts, without even launching. But that's because it's running the higher negative. I'll show you in a second, after I finish these few races, a fully fusion version of the same glitch tune, and you'll realize that that one you do have to shift, and it would be even better if you launch. But this one, at least, it's probably the easiest I've seen beat the Supply Cup simply because it's ridiculous the way it launches and how fast it gets to 141 mile per hour. And because the Supply Cup relying on your actual dyno in this situation, it's so much slower for the opponent. You don't even have to worry about shifting or anything. And this is consistent all the way through from race 1 to now race 23. 1 second difference, no launch, no shift. Um, Natural Motion is going to fix this. I already know that when the new update comes and you finally get it, this will be fixed. But in the meantime, at least for now, for the Supply Cup, this is kind of a fun way to do it, and certainly much easier way to do it. You can also use the T1 car, of course, but this is just funny that I can finish the entire Supply Cup with a halfway fusion car without shifting or launching it. So I'm having kind of a fun time here just laughing at it as it goes by. But this is simply ridiculous. This car is completely broken, and at least it is known that the new update will fix it if we ever get it, hopefully soon. And then we can all drive the car normally for the PC Cup. But it also means that you have to retune and figure out how to shift. Although some of the guys on YouTube that got the update early is already working on that, so I'm sure there'll be plenty of resources by that point. All right, let's stop talking and finish it here. Then I'm going to show you this real quick on another glitch tune that has less of a negative evo because it has full fusion. Same exact settings, 4.70 final drive, 0/100 tire, and minimum nitrous duration, but completely different ultimately in the way the dyno works out with the opponents. This one, you don't have to do anything. The other one, you actually have to shift. But in the end, it's still extremely easy. So let's finish this one. I'm on race 24. Next race will be the end of this cup, and then I'll move over to the other screen, and I'll show you what the other car's running. And that one is full fusion. This one's actually missing a bunch of fusions because this is a newer account, and apparently I never bothered to pull many Coopers or strip in it, all that many, so I don't have as many fusions as I thought I would. All right, final race. 1 second dyno beating, beating the opponent by 1 full second completely throughout without shifting. All right, here we go. I mean, I wish all supply cups were this easy. Then it would actually be easier for you to grind through the 25 races. But still, this is kind of fun in a way. For some people, of course, it's not very challenging, so therefore they don't like it. But for me, 25 boring races in the Supply Cup is you do it because you have to, not because you love to. All right, so that was that. I am collecting my points, and then I'm going to go ahead and show you the other car with the full fusions. All right, so here's the other car with full fusions. I'm going to show you the run this time. You'll see the difference. So this one, it gets a lot closer because the negative evo is actually not as high um, when you use the glitch tune, and therefore your opponents are actually going to be slightly closer to you. I'm going to do a run without launching, just like the other account, and without shifting, and you'll see the difference. In fact, I may even lose because that is probably a little faster than what I can run when I try to do it without any shifting or launching. So let's take a look at that one. All right, looking good in the beginning, but watch how fast the opponents are going to catch up right around here, because you basically stop running and the opponent starts to catch up a lot more. You could still win. Ooh, I barely won that one. So you could still win, but notice how much closer it is compared to when you have less fusions and actually a much bigger negative number. So again, the dyno busting with the glitch tune is that you can't change the tune. So therefore, the fusion makes the ultimate difference in what this number is, and the lower the number is, the closer the opponent can get to you when you don't shift and don't launch. However, that doesn't mean you can't beat the opponent by a ton, because technically this card is going to run 10.5 something if you do everything right by launching it and doing the shifts right to fourth. I'm going to try to see if I can pull that off here. Right, so if you do that where you go right to fourth, obviously the top speed is much higher, and therefore the opponent's not going to come anywhere near you. And you can run as low as a 10.5. Now, again, this is not an updated account, not fixed. Therefore, this works. Once you have the update, and some people already got it, your card's going to run normal. It's going to be much faster as well. It's going to do like 9.3 at stage 5 only. So it's a whole different car once you go get the update. But in the meantime, I guess those of us who are still stuck with this situation with this car, this is what you're dealing with. And you're going to use the glitch, or you use the T1 mini, whatever it is that works for you. So anyway, that was just a kind of a quick look at the glitch, as well as using it for the Supply Cup. And again, this is a 4.70 final drive. I was turned on to this tune by a viewer, Drew Andrews, on my channel. Thanks for that tip. It's actually kind of fun. And I hope everyone will have an easy season with this car. We'll see when the PC comes, and if we're all lucky, they will go ahead and update us all before the PC Cup starts, as they meaning Natural Motion. All right, thanks for watching this video. I'll catch you next time.